Hey guys, Kurz here with you today. Today I'm going to go over the American Home Collection. This is double brushed microfiber sheet set. Excuse me guys. Breathable, fine quality microfiber, lightweight and breathable, soft to the touch. Double brush for the most comfortable sleep, wrinkle resistant, stay smooth and wrinkle free, wash after wash. Easy care, machine wash cold and tumble dry low. We made it better for you is what they say. This product is standard 100 by, and they put a little name up here. I'm not really sure what that is there. I don't know if that's a company. OEKO -sign TEX, and that's a registered, I don't know if it's registered trademark or it's registered, but it's registered. You have a little R there. Certified is a high safety product and is free from harmful levels of chemical substance. So before I get into the actual packaging, I have my hand blocking over here. The reason I have that is this thing was shipped to me as is. It was not in a box. It was literally shipped in this. So when I opened up my front door the day it came in, this is literally how it was. So the shipping label is actually on this, which I find very strange, but not a bad thing. It just, well, maybe it is a bad thing. I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird that it would be shipped like that. It didn't do any harm. I mean, if anything, I guess it saves somebody a few bucks from the packaging, but it is what it is. Just a little bit strange, but didn't harm anything. All right, so for the most part, this is how it came. We already had the fitted sheet on our bed. So I've already slept with the fitted sheet, or not with it, on it, I guess. It's not over top of you, wrapped around. It's just, something you sleep on there. And it sleeps nice. It's very, very comfortable. I don't have any complaints or any issues with it. But I left everything else kind of packaged up so that way you guys can kind of see what it looks like. So this here, I'm assuming is going to be a piece of cardboard wrapped around here. That's how they usually come. So I'm assuming this is going to be the same. So opening this up, we have, let's see, well, I thought that was going to be the pillowcases. Yeah, there we go. So here's the pillowcases. So whenever I get any type of product or anything made out of fabric, or yeah, I guess fabric, something I always pay a lot of attention to is the amount of stitching in it. So if you look right here, you can kind of see this is partially for decoration, but you can kind of see just how much stitching they actually put in there. So that is something that I always look for. So kind of the basic idea of it, if you imagine this whole piece, and let's say it only had 4 stitches, like literally, 1 here, 2, 3, and 4. There's going to be a huge gap in between each stitch, which basically means if that little string gets snagged or torn, all it takes is one snag and it's not really that good anymore. If you have a whole lot of stitching like this, you can afford for one of these to go. One of these got torn or snagged or something happened to it in your washing machine or whatever, you're never going to notice it. It's not going to hurt anything. And as many stitches as that has, you can tear a lot more than one and it's not going to do any harm. So that to me is just kind of how I get a rough idea of the quality of it, how long it's going to last. Being that there's a lot on here, I'm assuming this is going to be around the house for quite some time. It should last a good little bit. All right, opening this up here. Again, this is the pillowcase. You can kind of see the basic size of it there. But you have this is the outside. You have the same stitching inside, obviously. You kind of see it right there. On the other side here, this is a common thing. I'm not sure if there's a reason for it or not, but you see how on this side, this is stitched together. When you flip it over to, I'm assuming this would be meant to be kind of the bottom of the pillow, you see no stitching because there's not. This is still folded. It's just kind of folded in on itself. I'm trying to see, hold this up and you kind of see what I'm talking about here. So again, this is the front, and on the back side, you kind of see it's just a fold here. That's just a fold that's kind of flopping around. It's not connected to the other side of it again like this one is. Again, I see that very, very often, so it's a very common thing. So I'm not going to kind of count that against them or hold that against them, should I say. But I just find that weird. But they did stitch this part. Again, that's important. So that way the ends aren't just flopping around on you. Material, very, very soft. It has kind of almost a silky feel. Again, this is microfiber, so it's going to be very, very soft. And you have the same thing kind of going on the sheets. Again, here's the cardboard that I was talking about earlier. They just put that in there to kind of hold this together, so that way they can package it up real nice. The fitted sheet looks like it's going to be the same for the most part. So here is, let's see here, turn this around so you can kind of see it. Here's going to be, I'm assuming, the top of the sheet. The top is usually have the widest part. Again, kind of makes it look nice. But you can see they have the same kind of stitching throughout. So again, lots of stitching on here, and even going around to the bottom sides. You kind of see a little bit of stitching there, and you flip it over, you can kind of see where it's folded in on itself and stitched. So all in all, it seems like a good quality product here. This is a popular brand. It's been around a long time, so obviously they know what they're doing. So there you go, guys. I hope somebody out there got something from this video. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.